Hi, Beatrice Ndora here with Musings Podcast, and here are my musings. Why excuses destroy us. A cop stopped me for overspeeding. Honestly, I did not realize I was speeding. Instead of taking personal responsibility, I started giving the cop excuses that did not spare me from a citation. And as I processed this during the course of the day, I was ashamed of myself. I was embarrassed, and I wasn't happy to be in that space. Excuses can destroy us in a variety of ways. They can negatively affect our well-being, sabotage our careers, and disable us from unleashing full potential. And I think that is exactly what I did in that scenario with the cop. I did not take personal responsibility. I was not willing to process the discomfort, and I was not willing to admit that I was wrong. And that is why I went on running my mouth with explanation. And after the cop listened, he said, "Ma'am, your citation will be mailed, and I know I'll get a ticket, a fine." Excuses can affect your credibility, influencing people not to trust you. Losing trust is not a good thing. Also killing a desire to invest their time in partnership with you. Killing trust. Excuses make you vulnerable to guilt and shame. The dilemma with justifications can lead to holding you captive, preventing the outcome, and affecting how others view you. People will not view you through the eyes of respect or even trust. Please keep in mind that if you would like to have a successful career, a promotion, or reach a greater height in your well-being, excuses will sabotage you. We are tempted to make excuses when under pressure to defend ourselves, when we feel like we are bombarded and we need to protect ourselves. We need to protect our image. We need to look good so that other people will like us and respect us. Sometimes excuses can be a deeply rooted habit that we engage in to avoid consequences. And it takes boldness, it takes courage to break that unhealthy habit. In conclusion to this podcast, let me say this. Excuses keep us from taking personal responsibility. They spring out of feelings of helplessness when we feel threatened or attacked. They create a fake self-image, and the rift gets wider between who you are and who you aspire to be. Please note, this can take a toll on your mental health. It is easier to give excuses shifting blame to an external circumstance or person, hindering your personal growth and self-esteem. It destroys your self-esteem. Excuses will force you to contemplate on negativity and things that don't work. Taking personal responsibility will reward you with respect and trust from others. It will open your eyes to positives, results, and opportunities. Quit making excuses. And I'm also speaking the same to myself. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to this podcast. Kindly share it with a friend. Subscribe to our podcast wherever you get your podcast from, or you can go to my website, beatricendora.com, and you can subscribe from there and also interact with the many empowering resources that are in my website. Would you like to connect with me? I am on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Inbox me and we can pick up from there. And as a mental health coach and professional counselor, I can help you in your growth journey. Thank you, and I'll speak to you next time.